few minutes, we can start.
Alright. Oh my goodness, I have a notification from Cockle's Galaxy.
Oh, I wonder what that could be.
Oh man.
It's a mystery.
It's a mystery. You know what? We are Soulbound, Joe Demon. I actually forgot about that part.
Yeah. It's easy to...
It was kind of the most important part of last week, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it's easy to let it fall under the excitement of all the voice actors and stuff.
Mm-hmm. So the reason I keep yelling into the void about 13 Sentinels is because I'm watching a playthrough of it, as I do, on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And I keep seeing things that I forgot, like very small technical things that are just super impressive about the voice acting and the sound design of this game, and it's stupid how good this game is. I'm upset because I'm pretty sure it's just Mog I have to talk to about this.
Probably because off the top of my head, I'm not. Everybody.
No one has time to play this game.
Yeah. Problems of having a cool, great game that you make is that you make it so good and cool and long that it makes it by default accidentally inaccessible.
Yeah, it is. The streamer I'm watching put it very well, actually. I think it will turn out to be one of those games that gets more renowned the older it gets. So in like 10 or 20 years, it'll be like that one cult classic that everybody knows and loves. But right now, nobody knows about it because its fucking advertising was so shit on its original release.
That's fair, yeah. I didn't see anything. Literally, word of mouth was a far better... Between you and Mog, was a far better way to hear about it than anything.
That's why I think that's one of the reasons why... No, that is one of the reasons. That is like one of the stated reasons why the streamer started playing it. She was like, yeah, I didn't know about this game at all. Word of mouth was just so powerful that it's like there were like a dozen people that told me, hey, you should pick this game up.
Yeah. Hey, that sometimes that's it.
That's an indication of how good something is when word of mouth is powerful enough to get a Switch port of a PS4 game.
Yeah, I also think that didn't help. I understand it being exclusive for so long, but I think that also didn't help either, because I've wanted to play it for a hot minute, but I don't really have access to a PS4 the way other people do, so I understand why you would limit yourself to only one platform, because ports are like hella expensive and takes a lot of time, but like it does kind of kill access to it if there's not like a PC version or a Switch version and things like that, so...
I think it was that when it was in development, kind of like the same thing with Omori. When Omori was in development, there were plans to have like a 3DS version.
Oh, really?
And similar to that, 13 Sentinels, when it was in development, had plans for it to have like a PS Vita version.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
I guess I could see, based off what little I know of it, it does seem like it would be a Vita game.
the problem is development began in like 15-16, and then
Oh, yeah.
17-18 was like the phasing out of those mobile
Yeah.
services.
I can imagine that must be so discouraging to, like, start developing a game for a specific console and then to watch it just, like, not be
Fall out of
relevant
favor.
anymore in front of your
Yeah.
very eyes. Especially something like, did the Vita have a touchscreen?
The PSP didn't have a touchscreen. The PS TV didn't have a touchscreen. I never owned a Vita.
I never
I
owned
never
one
owned it.
either. I was gonna say,
I don't
especially
know the
like
answer to that question.
that's fair. I don't think it did, but I don't know. I was gonna say like it must be especially discouraging when you have something like the DS or the 3DS
It
that has a
did.
touchscreen.
It did.
It
It has a
did? Oh,
touchscreen.
okay. So yeah,
It had
so
it
something.
had a it had a VLR port.
You see, that's what made me question if it did or not, because I knew VLR had a port, but also like, you know, you can play it now on like PC and stuff like that without touchscreen. So I wasn't sure if like.
Yeah, but when you play on PC, you have a mouse.
Yeah, I
You
just
can
didn't know
point and
how.
click.
Yeah. Well, you have little numpad things like on the PlayStation, you know. So I didn't know if that was like an early version of what the PlayStation port would become, or if it was something else. But that's what made me
No,
question it. But I feel like that must be like extra disappointing if you're playing or if you're planning for something that utilizes the touchscreen, and then all of a sudden all the touch. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, the Switch has a touchscreen. I can't think of very many things off the top of my
What
head that utilize the touch aspect of it, but it does have a touchscreen. But like,
the fuck?
yeah, it has a
I've
touchscreen.
never, I have never used the Switch's touchscreen.
I don't use it very often. I literally had to use it earlier today because my sister kidnapped my Joy Cons the other day, and I didn't know where she put them. And I wanted to download. I got a new code for the game review site that I do, so I wanted to download it. So I had to use the touchscreen because I didn't have Joy Cons attached to my Switch.
Huh?
But again, it doesn't really get popped up. Um. Uh.
It's like finding out that the DS had a microphone system. Apparently, I don't know if this is actually real or not. The reason that the Switch doesn't have an in system microphone is because the DS systems had a microphone, and then Pokemon, of all things, had exactly one Pokemon that responded to your microphone. It was a like a parrot type thing, right?
Yeah.
And it would like repeat whatever words you would shout into your microphone. And there was like a move that corresponded to how strong, how loud you were into your microphone. Which understandably caused some issues.
Yeah, I bet.
Because you were expecting children to be responsible with microphones. They were not. They are children.
Yeah, for real. That's just not. Ugh.
And then Pokemon was like, hey, so we hear you're developing a new system. Don't give it a microphone. We don't need that shit.
Yeah. I remember I didn't use it a ton on the DS, but I remember the microphone being used mostly on Nintendogs to be like, because you would have to give them commands, so you'd have to teach them like spot, sit, and stuff like that. And like, I think my dad almost crashed my mom almost crashed the car a couple times in the back seat when she was listening to me try to train my virtual chihuahua to be potty trained. Also, Lost in Blue. Did you ever play Lost in Blue?
No.
It was like a survival game. You're stranded on an island and you could make a fire, and you would press the left and right buttons to go back and forth like you were like, you know, with a stick in your hand. And then once it got to a certain point, you had to into the microphone like you were blowing on an actual fire. Those are the two most notable things I remember about the microphone on the Nintendo DS.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have the satisfying UI things when I scroll over my options here.
Oh.
Oh well. Okay. We're going to play the video game.
Play the game.
Lord.
I forgot how cute our character was.
Base model is very good. Only accentuated by our weird purple hair.
Yeah.
That's how you became the unlikely defender of Anemone Valley. Waking up the next morning feels like a dream. If it wasn't for that happy grin of the spirit who greets you, you would have dismissed it as such.
Morning! Glad to see you're awake.
Must be nice getting rest from sleep instead of fainting all the time. Wait. We have fainted once! Why are you making this joke? I feel so called out.
Maybe she doesn't understand how humans work, so she just assumes that, like, that's just a thing.
Victoria sent me really eager to get started on this big old mission thing, so she wants to meet her outside, like, now. It sounds like eager is the wrong word that you should be using here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think hurrying would make her less angry.
Well...
There's my satisfying UI things.
There we go, let's see. So, the bottom one was sulking. What is, like, I got stabbed? Is it funny? Or joking?
Yeah.
And happy, okay. So let's see, what was it? It was happy, joking, and... what was the other one?
Kind.
Kind. Those are the three that I was playing towards, so... I think I want to go with, like, I got stabbed.
Well...
Then blown up before fighting with a demon.
So not too sure.
That is indeed exactly what happened. If you want to take any characters, go right ahead.
Yeah, I'm fine with whatever works best for you. I mean,
Yeah.
I know it's hard to tell sometimes because sometimes they're voiced and then other times they're not, so that makes it harder. But
I'm sure the worst is behind us. There's no way there will be additional demons. It's not as if this is only chapter 1, and that fighting the original demon was not even
Wouldn't
chapter
it be
1.
super weird if we were actually in a game somewhere and there were other demons and that was the plot of the game? Wouldn't that be weird, Morgan?
That would be wild.
Yeah. Well, I don't know why we're turning Mime into a Valley Girl.
You know what? You're the official secondary voice of Mime, and she is now a Valley Girl. So decreed.
Well, I'm sure the worst is behind us now, and I mean, like, it could have been worse. At least we're not being, like, dragged off to the Capitol right now, right? What happens now? We should go to the Capitol. We should go to... I guess what happens now?
I wonder...
What do we do now? What's the plan?
about that.
Well, finding these demons and sealing them away is our first priority. We can't have any more people getting hurt. And hopefully, while we're looking for a way to stop them, we'll learn more about this spirit locket of yours.
Alright, that was another thing that happened. We turned this thing into a weapon.
Yeah.
Technically not a weapon? Possibly technically not a weapon?
If it can seal demons away, then maybe there's like a way it can unseal me from your heart as well.
Oh wow, you're sick of me already. Jesus Christ.
That's hardly a plan. That's a great plan. We're all gonna die? Oh god. I guess that's a great plan.
Okay.
Sounds like a great plan. Great thinking, Mime.
Thank you.
I can imagine sarcastic subtext here.
Yeah, you really think so?
I don't know why I'm imagining sarcastic subtext. She seems like a very genuine person.
Yeah, but
Spirit thing.
yeah, a spirit thing. Thank you. Let's do our best, yes?
Yes.
Why are you so afraid of the capital?
Why are you so afraid of the capital? Spirit person.
I mean, probably because there's like
a
a billion people there and she's not supposed to be around humans and they hate her. That would be my guess, but...
You should never assume.
Questions.
You should never assume things like that. Nope, nope, nope. You should never assume that you're afraid of the capital because the capital fucking hates you. Even if it's a great assumption to make.
Huh?
Well, of course. Spirits are not supposed to go to human cities. My mere existence is like some kind of crime to them. I don't want to know what they're gonna do to me.
Ah, yes, it is exactly what we thought.
So...
Victoria wants to see us. Good. I want to see Victoria.
Yep, she said at once, so probably like yesterday, honestly. We should get going. What a fucked up shop.
So where were we before if we weren't inside the shop? No, we were upstairs, probably.
I was gonna say, I wonder if this is one of the situations where you like live above your...
Probably. Every surface is covered in glass or spilled potions. You're kind of surprised that the shop hasn't burnt down due to the reactions of the potions. Or maybe that isn't a thing. I don't know how magical systems work in this game.
Yeah, it's very, very fresh.
Shelves are shattered, windows broken in the middle of the chaos. Elizabeth is carefully cleaning the floor with a broom. She's not being very effective.
Welcome back.
You alright? I'm not hearing a yes that's concerning me. You
You know
alive?
what? I am currently alive, yes. We're gonna see in 20 minutes if the issue goes away. And if it doesn't go away, then we will address the issue.
Are you talking like medical?
Yes, but it's
Okay, I mean, if you're, if this is like compromising something, and don't like stress yourself out or hurt yourself or anything.
It's not compromising anything. It would be happening regardless of streaming or not, so.
Well, yeah, I know, but like don't like hold out on like getting medicine or taking care of yourself just for this.
I'll be fine.
Okay.
I think.
Oh, you think?
Mm.
I don't like that answer, Kay. I'm gonna set a timer for 20 minutes. And then I'm gonna ask you how you're doing. And if the answer's not, it's fixed, then you're gonna figure something out, okay?
Okay.
Alright, I'm starting right now.
Okay. Greets you with a tired smile, and you wonder if she even managed to sleep at all.
I probably wouldn't.
It is quite the change, suddenly having people living with us like this.
Is that what you want to call it? I don't think that's what you want to call it here.
This sleepy old town really did wake up to quite an adventure, didn't it?
What a-
I think I wouldn't mind going back to sleep again.
If the world could continue sleeping for another 5 minutes.
I see.
This is the state of our world now, and the only thing left to do is act. I know you have a lot of questions. Ah, another question session. Yes.
Oh boy. I guess just go in order.
I wonder.
Do you have any idea how to get separated from a spirit? None of them would leave the both of you alive afterwards. That's a good sign. So theoretically, there's a foundation for getting us unbound. We just have to untangle that little knot that leaves one of us or both of us dead.
Just a little.
Magical systems are sort of my thing.
That's fair. You
dissecting.
are very, very knowledgeable on that sort of thing.
You say knowledgeable like it isn't all pseudoscience.
Well, maybe knowledgeable isn't the. I guess familiar, is that a better word?
I like dissecting things and making sure that things make sense within its own context. Like, if things can be internally internal consistency is the most important thing when dealing with magical and science fiction novels.
Yeah.
And I'm very pedantic, let's call it, about internal consistency.
Nice.
So magical systems tend to have this thing where either the author is either very meticulous or very lackadaisical, right?
Yeah.
Either they care too much or they don't care at all. Usually the first is better. Because if you don't care at all, you get issues like this thing that popped up in chapter 3 just got hand-waved in chapter 57, and we don't know why.
God, yeah, I hate that sort of stuff.
Exorcism is the craft of demon hunters, and they don't particularly care about the well-being of those affected.
Alright.
That's fair.
I guess makes sense.
You can ask Victoria for... I feel as though that's not a good idea. I feel as though she doesn't mind if one or both of us dies.
Yeah, probably.
Probably me. Because mime is an asset.
Yeah.
And I am a shopkeeper. Why a former demon hunter would now work for the Knight Commander of Eridas, I'm not quite sure. Is that surprising? That a demon hunter would work for a demon-hating society? Capital thing? Is that a shock?
Unless there's something we don't know about the society.
So,
Sorry for ruining your alchemy table. I think the demon got there first, but, you know. What is this spirit locket?
Wow.
Huh?
Oh,
Usable by non... Oh.
that seems awfully powerful.
An equalizer.
Yeah.
I can see how it would fall out of favor.
Yeah.
People with power don't typically like to get that power taken from them.
Mm-hmm.
Works in much the same way as the alchemy table we use does, but they use power crystals to power their spells. The spirit locket runs on the life force of spirits. I don't know if this game is one with like multiple endings. But if there is, there's at least one ending where we kill Mime.
Ooh, yeah.
We just kill mine with
I'm
this
just
spirit
curious if
level.
this is like, because okay, so it's talking about alchemy and they're powered with like spirits. So I'm curious if this is like a Full Metal Alchemist situation where like you have to sacrifice a bunch of spirits in order to get one thing, or if it's just like bound to them.
I think that the spiritual energy serves as like fuel for the fire. You still need like regents and stuff, right?
Yeah.
But actually transmuting all of that useless garbage into something worthwhile takes energy from like crystals or a spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's horrible. That seems kind of in
Cedric
line with...
concern.
Yeah, because, like...
This is kind of
it
mistagged, I think.
You think? What do you think it should
Maybe?
be tagged as?
I guess there isn't really a shocked tag.
Yeah. I just feel like that's horrible kind of falls in line with, like, the kind aspect of her. Like,
Yeah.
I think that fits with her, how we've been playing her. I mean, like, I think either one would work, but I think the sad fits a little bit better.
It's not that simple.
Alchemists had yet to discover the use of crystals as a power source for their spells, so spirits were used. Because we didn't care about spirits.
Back in my day, we just used spirits for our crystals, and we liked it.
We were doing the spirits a service, ridding the world of their kind. Yeah.
Fantasy racism.
Tends to regress. I don't think there's, like... I don't think I can point to a single fantasy universe where there isn't just the tiniest hint of regression.
Yeah, that's true.
In, like, sometimes it's not racism, it's just something else is regressed instead.
Yeah, that's true. There's always something. I guess, to a certain extent, that's just because, like, it's an easy way to create conflict. But that doesn't make it any less frustrating most of the time.
Mm-hmm. The locket is bound to me.
Spirits to the left of me, lockets to the right. Here I am, bound to all the spirits in this fucking world.
I don't know if you're referencing something right now.
Stuck in the middle with you, you know, clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right, here I am, stuck in the middle with you. I went very roundabout, so I don't blame you for not getting that. Did I hurt you, Mime?
Oh.
Did you get hurt during the battle?
I feel fine. It might be different since I'm not bound to your locket thing, but to you?
No. We don't kill Mime, we kill ourselves because we're currently acting as a filter.
Yeah.
It's gonna put a strain on us. Using too much power.
Probably. That's not good. This is all so confusing, though. I wish we could learn more.
Skilled in alchemy, but not the engineering that goes into crafting a locket like this. Locating them will be tricky. As in, some of them are named characters already. We understand. We have possibly even seen one or two of them.
Mayhaps.
Quinn! How did the locket get here?
I'm very curious.
I wonder.
Yeah, no shit. Ooh.
You just have it.
Contraband.
Gifted to me by a dear friend, who is also a named character, and possibly also the villain of the story. And you have kept it safe here ever since. More important things to worry about than the final boss of the game? Oh my goodness. Alethea.
Tell me about...
Your lover.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Well, knew each other well a long time ago. Yes, indeed. Back then I would have called her my companion,
Wink.
but now... Wink. Our journeys took us down different paths. Right hand to the highest office in the land. Oh.
Oh shit. We have to ask that. We have to ask that. It's giving us the option, so. Ooh.
She didn't even try to deny it.
No.
She was like, yeah. Yeah?
It's like, what you gonna do
So
with
what?
it, bitch?
Jealous?
Yeah.
Bet you're jealous. You wish Victoria liked you like that. Nah, it's cute.
Yeah, I think, yeah, nah, it's cute. I said you were cute and you call me a fucking weirdo?
It's kind of cringe, honestly.
Listen, I know that I had a phase where I went rawr all the time, but you don't have to call me cringe, Mom.
Perhaps I'll tell you the story after we get this place cleaned up. Where are the Fantasia brooms? God damn it.
Yeah, for real.
How is the shop? As if we can't just
Look around.
look around and see. But I guess you mean like inventory and stuff, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Clean, salvaging your stuff. Shit.
You okay?
Yeah, I think I am too sore to do this right now, actually.
Okay. Yeah, we can stop.
It's not like overwhelmingly painful, it's just incredibly distracting.
Okay, yeah, I mean, if it's too much, we can totally do it. Just get to a decent, like, stopping after this car. I think we're almost at the end of this conversation, so we can just finish this and then call it for today.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, it's okay. Honestly, I have a headache from the nap, so, you know, it
Bad
probably
naps are detrimental.
yeah. So
Can only be solved by additional naps.
Yeah, for real. All the naps.
Already sent a message to Quinn about restoring our herbal stock. Knowing them, they've already got new supplies ready for us. I just need you to pick it up whenever you can. Do worry about the alchemy table, though, considering you fucking drained it and turned it into a spirit locket. Getting a new one from the Mage College can take a while. You know.
If you can't get a homemade alchemy tables, college made is fine.
I was gonna go with a direction of bureaucracy plus mages.
Oh, that works too.
Then comes the paperwork from getting a new power crystal, which you drained to seal a demon. You think it'd be easy to attain one that's basically living on top of the mines, but last time we needed a change, it took several months. No doubt Golda, that old weasel, has something to do with that. Reopening the shop might take a while. Yay! Paperwork! Unless you want to go with we can use the luck for now.
I know I like yay paperwork.
God forbid they actually get anything done. If this could be attributed to mere laziness, I'd be much calmer about it. Huh? Monsieur Goldner might be doing this on purpose.
Lame.
Little that can be done, so all we can do is wait. I can make the potions. Yeah!
Yay, more
I'll do it.
crafting.
Gotta use this minigame function somehow, right?
Yeah, for real.
Restocking the shop will take time. Teaching you the recipes will take more time.
Load me up, Grandma.
Something priceless. That's the joke format coming up, right?
Yeah. What is the teach me then subcategory? Yeah, let's do that one.
Still my teacher, right?
Thank you, dear.
That is true. I shall teach you. This can't interfere with your other tasks, I'll have your lessons here whenever you have the time in between missions. Just come by the shop and find me and we'll get started. I should get going.
I'll be off then.
Tori is waiting for me to go on this whole quest thing. Yep, indeed. This time. I'll be here in case you have any other questions.
Good luck, dear.
Yeah, and
Yeah, that's a good stopping point if you want, now that we're done with that conversation.
Yeah, I will. New companions.
Oh. All
This
the
is a new
people
tab.
People we've met over our adventures? Oh,
Yes.
Okay. This is all the love interest, then.
Anyway.
Interesting.
File 1. Save. Yes, indeed. Okay, I'm terribly sorry about this chat.
It's okay. You gotta take care of yourself first. And this game isn't going anywhere, and you and I aren't going anywhere, so we'll have plenty of times in the future.
Yeah. Okay.
But thank you guys for joining us today. Hope you had a fun time, and we will be back with the adventures of Morgan probably next week. I don't think I have anything going on next Thursday, so we'll probably be back to our usual same bat time, same bat channel, but...
Well, not same bat channel.
Well...
Not same bat channel.
New bat channel.
New bat channel.
Which will eventually become same bat channel, but this is still kind of new enough that I guess it's hard to say same bat channel. Alrighty, bye-bye!
Bye-bye.